Welcome back to my channel, everybody. This is Errol from Bodies by Errol. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. If it's your first time, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Here with my brother, my friend, my college mate, Pratrick Graham, former national player.
Bless up, brother.
Former Arnett Garden player, former Reno player, junior national, senior national player. Welcome, Mr. Graham. Please introduce yourself to my channel.
I'm Pratrick Graham, out of Westmoreland, the big bad parish, of course.
Alright, so Mr. Graham is a lecturer at CTC here in Manchester. Haven't seen him in a while, so I had to grab the opportunity to have an interview with him. Great athlete, football, great coach. Has done a lot for football in Jamaica, now here in Manchester. We're both from Westmoreland, Petersfield past student, man is past student. I'm now working at Frome. I used to work alongside Mr. Graham as the massage therapist and trainer back in the day. So Mr. Graham, tell the people a little bit more about your history in football, locally and internationally.
All right, Pratrick Graham, as the name suggests, from Sav proper. Well, I'm from out of the hole, as we call it, which is Newmarket Oval. You know, that is the factory for Westmoreland football, as you know, the heydays of Reno. Yes, the football field around here at Newmarket Oval is the football field that everybody grew up on. You understand? So I'm from Sav. Yes, a family man, of course, married, 2 children. Yes, formerly of Petersfield High, and a graduate of GC Foster, and now at Church Teachers College, working. Equally, I was also employed at Grangeville High School for a few months. Then I moved to Godfrey Stewart High School, where I spent 7 years before, you know, final destination. Well, who says? Let me not say it is a final destination. I'm presently at Church Teachers College. I also work with the Manchester High School football team as the TD, the technical director, that is. So, yes, it is. Well, I was given the responsibility of, you know, looking after the football program, or better yet, develop the football program at Manchester High School. So that is Graham in a nutshell.
Alright, so tell me something about the football, man. Stop being so modest, Bridging. Tell me about the national representations and all of that.
Well, my early years, of course, you know, a student at Petersfield, that is roughly about 9th grade, 10th grade, I was invited to the national under 17. At that time, the coach was Liebert Aleman. And I believe at that point, it was the first René Simoes stint in the country. Yes, so René Simoes was in as a technical director at that point. So it is from the under 17. Yes, I made the under 17 team, as I said before, coached by Aleman. At that point, representing the parish. I know that Westmoreland have a Westmoreland Select. At the time, it was Bengeleng, the top man. Yes, man, the top man in the parish. For me, still, he is the #1 coach in the parish, bar none. And of course, you have my coach with his Tam. You have to give him credit, same way. Hardly, Tam, Thomas. You understand? Big man, same way. So you have to give them credit. And, you know, I would say that Mr. Donzel would have some part to play in my development. But more so, as I said before, Tam and Bengeleng. Can't stop calling me, you understand? And from there, I went to GC, and that was roughly, I don't even want to tell that because it seems as if I am very old. In 97, I left schoolboy football, decided that college, because at that point I have roughly a few teachers in my, you know, in my corner, 3 teachers at Petersfield at the time. You have Floyd Lawrence and Daniel Wisdom. Soul rest in peace.
Yes, man.
Definitely, you know.
Big man.
Yeah, man. Brother, father, uncle, you know, he's there. That is Danny Wizzy. Yep. You understand? The big man. You understand? And Floyd. Floyd Lawrence, he's now migrated really. Those are the two persons, well, they are the two persons really who saw something in me and decided that, listen, GC is the place. Of course, I have my mother from my mother, you understand? So that is Mrs. G, Mrs. Guthrie. Can't stop calling him, you understand? Thanks. You know, those persons were influential in my development.
Integral.
Definitely. You understand? So, you know, there's much to give thanks for, really. You understand? As I said before, yeah, you have those persons, you know, those two persons really who sent me off to college. You know, that is Danny Wissy and Floyd.
Yeah.
And from there, I remember, you know, at GC Foster, you have the national under-20 team training at the college, and then you have some classmates of mine who went out there to Bertisbell and say, listen man, you see I have a national under-20 team out here playing football, and we have a footballer in the school better than what you have out there. So the likes of, you know, my God, that a diary, and you have man like Pratrick McPherson, Critchy, and the same money post, Maurice Rodriguez. You understand, at the time at GC Foster, when they should be in class, they were out there on the field watching training, telling Bertis that, you know, they have a baller in the school. You understand? Everyday business that, you know.
Good friend that.
Yes,
good
man, every day, man. The man is supposed to be class, man. I tell coach, the boy, yo, I'm balling in high school, take a look at him.
Yeah.
I remember in class one day, you know, I may have socks, shorts, and jersey top. Training me have to turn up. At the time it was Lanzira. I say, yo, what is for? And the man them say, yo, we get a session for you, you know, training in there, you have to turn up today, you know. You understand? And I ask the man, so what if he decides to boy, I mean, man, say you don't have a choice. You understand? Because at that point, honestly, we give up Jamaica football. You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that was, you know, because of the raw deal with the under-17 program.
Yeah.
You understand? I said, you know what, no. And they said, listen, you have to go, you don't have a choice. And I went out there. I realized that I saw some players, some familiar faces, persons like Leon Garden, Andrew McLeod, the same Claude Davis. I saw Prendergast, Paul Prendergast, goalkeeper again. And I believe I saw Cadian Richards. You understand? I know them from the under-17 program. You know, I remember those persons from the under-17 program, and I was there playing some ball with them. And I don't know, you know, this whole thing with town and country. At that point, it was really town and country, because town man just keep the ball among themselves. Countryman can't touch it. You understand? So I was there for training. I remember, you know, Roy Thomas at the time, he was a conditioning coach. You know, he was saying to me that, listen, it seems as if you have something that is different. You understand? Play, get involved. Yeah. You understand? And I was there trying to get involved, really, but as I said, when you come on to the town thing and the country
it was
thing,
always a big rivalry, you know?
Definitely. And at that point, I remember the national under-20 team have a training camp in Westmoreland. They said they're doing an all-island tour, so they were moving around to different parishes to play parish select. And I remember they have a parish team. And Bengelen gave me a phone call and said, boy, Bengs again. Give me a phone call and say, yo, national team is in the parish under 20. And we need the best players in the parish to represent the parish. And I was there, you know, for that game at Frome. What? I finished the game that, man. No, that is the game that I used to make the under 20 team. Yeah, man. Ball string, man. We get about 6. 6. But I was a standout midfielder on the field today. You understand? Yeah, man. We got about 6 man. So I remember some of the players saying, but not a youth, I was spot at GC. And I remember those players now who I play with at the under 17. I said, somehow the game gone, you know. Because me, I tell you now already. See the maestro come here, the real maestro.
Yeah, man. Well, everybody
know that. Long time. I say, and from there, from the under 20 to the under 23, time again you have Bertis. He was the under 23 coach. I really enjoyed my football during that time, but You know, sad to say, it was at the age of 21 when I decided that that's it for me and Jamaica football, surprisingly. 21. 21.
Young, extremely young in the prime.
In the prime, man. You understand? So, it is that.
Fun. Alright, so here one now. You know, keep it too long, but as a former Dakasta Cup player, under 17, under 21, under 20, under 23, senior team, as a coach, as a technical director, somebody that has a wide load of experience, you can't even measure, right? Somebody me know from me, boy, I've grown up and down and don't know what is a football boots, but me know so me can kick a ball. Share some inspiration with those younger persons, whether they're aspiring to be players locally, internationally, or coaches locally or internationally. Tell them something where we don't inspire them or uplift them to be, you know, better or feel better about the journey they want to take on.
Yeah, in life, you know, we always hear that, you understand, we can't do certain things. You understand? What I learned over time is that you can do anything you set out your mind to. You understand? Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a matter of fact, you understand, there is no limit to the sky either. You understand? So the only way we can achieve what is it that we want to achieve is unless we believe in our ability and be, you know, I want everyone really to, you know, accept that we all, you understand, were born or designed with the ability. What persons, you know, achieve their own based on the support that they would have gotten. You understand where I come from? Some people were able to see. You understand? Some persons really just can't and still searching.
Yeah.
It is not that. It is not there. It is there for everyone. We all were born with the ability. You understand? We just need that person. We just need that key to unlock our true potential, really. So with the youngsters that are out there, really, yes, man, you can achieve. Just know that once you set your mind to it, your heart to it, you can achieve it. Just work hard at it. You understand? As it relates to sport, football in particular, I see football as a vehicle. Well, for me, you understand, I use football as a vehicle. So football is more than just a sport for me. Football is my life, I would tell persons, really. Why I say that? Football, you know, would give me everything that I achieve.
Yeah.
You understand? Everything that you are seeing me with right now, even my wife, a football.
Yeah.
You understand where I come from? So the job right now, football, the education that I would have received, it is football. Football is the vehicle. Football I use to open doors.
Yeah.
I remember going to GC, can't find tuition and whatsoever, and a football pay me tuition. You understand?
Yeah.
I used Dr. Blight while at Reno through football, and I used Omar Davis while at Arnett through football. And for the degree program, I remember, I remember playing for Mandela in New York. Yeah. And you understand, earning the US to pay for my tuition. You understand? So it is football. You understand? And even the last, because I did a 5-month course, 2014. In Germany.
Yeah, I remember you went on that course.
Yes, you understand? Yeah. You know, it was 2 of us from Jamaica, myself and Andrew Edwards. Again, football.
Yep.
You understand? Nadal Wright would have called me and said, yo, listen, there's a program going on. You understand? This is the form, fill it out. Yeah. You know, and I did that and I was accepted, really. You understand? Yeah. What could I say? You know, it was really
your talent. Yep.
Definitely, man. It was really an eye-opening, you know, venture.
Yeah.
Because I, you know, it is unfair for me to say I didn't learn anything in Germany. I learned a lot. You understand? The little things that we take for granted here in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Those are the major things in Germany. You understand? They tend to look at the football away, and we believe that, listen, you know, our football fit more like Brazil and whatsoever, but just to understand the German way and the German philosophy, we would be surprised to know that really and truly, you know, our type of player really fit the German model.
Yeah.
You understand? And that is why the best of Leon Bailey was when he was at Leverkusen. Even when people is looking at it and saying, nah. No. You understand? We were designed for the German model. René Samoy said that, you know, Jamaica fit the Brazilian because of the party, the samba, the whole dance. You understand where I come from? But really, how we look on football, we don't want nobody to shift nobody or whatever in Jamaica. So the Brazilian way and they not really suit us. Because we are quick, we are strong. You understand? And if we are quick, we are strong. Why not use that to our advantage? And this is where now the speed and where football is going. You realize now
ball, make the ball work and not the, you know, not fast on the ball.
Jamaica have some of the fastest people in the world. So why is it? You understand? So right there, you know, it have the attribute already, just one aspect.
Already have the skeleton set out.
So we just have to find the other areas to work with. You understand me? So again, I would have learned a lot there. You understand? And it is what I would have learned really. I used at Reno, the little time I was there for 4 months. 4 months, 5 months. You know, in charge, and we were able to win a trophy. What the last time they won that trophy was what, 16, 17 years ago. And it took me what, 4 or 5 months to win that trophy. You understand? All because what, just a mindset. You understand? It was nothing special really. You understand? We just implement some things, you know. Kudos at the time to the team. I believe that we have a staff that was very much supportive, you know, a staff that worked together. You understand? Person like Mr. Hammond, the same Mr. Downswell there, and you know, Mr. Cooper and others. You understand where I come from? So we were there, and I have persons on the outside who we don't see, like, you know, Mr. Simit, the man beside me. You understand? You would know still, but I mean, persons would know, but these are the persons still who they call and certain things. I know I had Mr. Woolway there as the trainer with me at that point. Carl and Fergie, same way, because we are brother like that. Persons don't know.
Support our.
You understand? Definitely. So these are the persons, definitely, who work behind the scene that persons wouldn't know. You understand? Because we bounce ideas off each other.
Man,
because that's from day one, you know.
Always growth, so we look out for each other for the development of the sport and for the players them going forward, so we make them better, you know.
Definitely. You understand? So how I look at it, my brother, you understand, the game is bigger than Pratrick Graham, you know.
Bigger
so Pratrick Graham. Precisely.
Bigger than the countries them, because you always got people that play it. So it makes sense you say, oh, you're going to look on a team disrespectful or break the rules, or it's always about the sport. The sport is always top for everything. Sport top everything.
Definitely, brother. And therefore, if we are going to achieve things, it means that it is not my way. You understand? It is our way. You understand? You tend to see things different from me. You understand? But as long as we have the same objective, you understand?
On the same road, we just go see it from a different view.
Precisely.
But the whole way aim is
the same,
focused.
You understand? So as long as we achieve in the same objective at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how long it take a person, or, you know, the methodology that they use. And that is right, because we are, you know, we are different. You understand? Yeah, man. And therefore, because we are different, it means that we are going to see things differently.
Of course.
You understand?
And that is okay, you know, because then that's why growth happens, you know, because of the dynamics of everything, you know. Precisely. If everybody were programmed in the same way, you know, you wouldn't have a lot of change, you wouldn't have development, because we would do the same thing over and over the same way.
No growth, we wouldn't have any. You understand? And that is it. So you just have to trust the man who's beside you. And, you know, as I said before, you understand, we may see things differently, but as long as we, you know, are on the same page, meaning that we are working to achieve the same objective, we don't have a problem. And it, again, you know, not that, you know, I am giving Germany credit for everything, you understand where I come from, not necessarily.
It's a later stage and you learn a lot.
Eye-opening experience. The whole idea with the number 6, you understand? So they did something, and, you know, just an activity, just a minor activity in a psychology class whilst I was there. They wrote on a piece of paper a number and put it down there in front of 2 groups. One side see a 6 and the next side see a 9. Then you know, say we there and we are kill each other. You understand? We are 6
Perspective.
perspective.
Yep.
Mr. Smith, perspective. And all they are saying is that, listen man, you need to do what? You need to try and see things through the lens of the other person. Try and understand why is it that he would say what he said.
We're a next man show so you can understand why
you understand?
Yep.
Thank you. Until you are in that boat, brother, you will never know. You understand?
Yeah.
And that is why now you can't just, hold firm to your belief.
Can't judge a man by what he believes.
Precisely. Yep. So you have to just just take a step back. You understand? Just take our ego out of it for once and see, try and see through the person's eye. Definitely you'd see. Because everything we do here in life, man, it is for a reason.
Yep.
Everything.
Always for a purpose.
Yes, man. You understand where I come from? But such is life, you understand? So, as I said before, the experience was great, you understand? I can't complain. And if I am doing that, I would be very much ungrateful. You understand, for my achievement. You understand, it is also,
Yeah, man, definitely.
overwhelming, really much to give thanks for.
Always, brother. No more. Once you have life, you have to give thanks, man. Have to give thanks for the experiences. If you never have those experiences, your life wouldn't make sense. And these things are what build you, and these things are the foundation of we stand on, All the slips and falls are the lessons them will teach you to be stronger. To improve, to do things differently, to find different ways to get to, our goals, to achieve the goals. Sometimes if we had the road easy, maybe we wouldn't even do what we do now. Because we would have waste enough of the things, and because it come to you without earning it. So, we're here, and I tell you, I'm glad for the opportunity. I'm glad when I see you, because we never see you when we reach and say, alright. Once we see you, I say, yo, have to interview you, because, this has been a long time coming. We've known each other almost 3 decades. Well, not 3. No, I mean, nobody know age still, but
you have to be careful. Be careful.
over 3 decades. But it's been a long time. It's more than a friendship, a family. We grow, we play ball, we travel at teachers league, all kind of thing, and the experiences we share. I know nothing we don't trade for nothing else, because enough people never know me could have played football until like teachers league basically for some. Because me never really love football like that in terms of playing it. Me more of a basketball, volleyball, track and field thing. But now people see me at my 30s, 40s, and they must say, boy, you could actually play football. And me like, yeah, me like see it, me support my friend them, you are one of them. Alpha, may God rest in his soul. We're brother that. Fallen but never forgotten.
Man, brother,
all the different people, exactly. All the people that we grew up around, and them we're there. And we, once we have life, we celebrate each other. We celebrate the successes we each other, achieve, brother. Because make your worst half. You tell your brethren, say, yo, good job, me proud of you, kind of thing, And that's what kill we in a society is that people have become so selfish and bad mind that if a man excel, instead of using it as motivation or inspiration for better themselves, they rather try to tear you down and slander you and all of that. So
how do I benefit though from that? I'm trying to understand that.
No way.
You understand? I said this already, the greatest delight, and my wife can tell you, You understand? The greatest thing for me is to see the people around me happy.
No better than that.
You understand where I come from? When I say the people around me, I talk about friend, and you understand?
As stranger, I see the way I'm happy. Yeah. So why me can't happy for my friend them?
You understand? Everybody, man.
Everybody.
So as long as you are happy, you are good. I am good. You understand where I come from? Yeah, man. So any way we can help, we are going to help. You understand where I come
Definitely
from?
So,
not that I am the richest in the world. I am not. As a matter of fact, I don't have it. You understand where I come from?
But we're blessed. And that's the important thing. We're blessed because we have the opportunity. We have created a better life for ourselves from all the struggles that we come through as youth, and we know so we couldn't even afford a pair of shoes certain way. One shoes that carry 3-4 year kind of thing, but a lot of persons now understand that. And nowadays things come so easy for some of them because there are so many different ways now people go out and do what they might do and get what they forget, but work for it, so it's like you need nothing. Come on and gone and that's it. But the message delivered, me sure. People, this is Pratrick, my brother again. Thank you very much for the interview, brother. People, thank you for tuning in. Mr. Pratrick Graham. You can always, this is somebody you can talk to, ask any question, never afraid to share the knowledge. You know, real brother, this real person. In any way you see him, if you want to ask him anything about sport, football especially, Mr. Graham. You know, my brother, respect our manners again. You know. Thank you everybody for tuning in and have a good one.